Oh, yeah. Guess what I just saw? Sonic 3, baby. I'm going to do non-spoilers first and then spoilers. I'll just kind of, for non-spoilers, I'll just quickly kind of go over some things. I mean, first and foremost, this movie it's very much like the first two. It has the same theme as the first two have kind of had about found family, tripling down on that again. This time with the added element of not letting revenge consume you. That being the twist they add on to this one. And I'll just say, I think they went 3 for 3 with these Sonic movies so far. This one, like the others, it's just fun, ridiculous, and over the top to the max. This one, maybe even more so than the last ones in terms of just being over the top and some just like, they're just doing this to be awesome and to be fun. The ending of this movie, like the kind of climactic part of this movie, is just crazy Sonic hype, just for the sake of it, and I love that. I think I'll go ahead and just give my rating out of 10. I'm gonna give it like a 9, man, because it just what it sets out to do, it does, which I just appreciate. It's not trying to be anything overly ambitious or overly deep. I mean, it has some like basic themes that, we all kind of know, but maybe like a 6-year-old doesn't. And, it caters to that. I'll just quickly dive through each character. Sonic, in this movie, it's just the same. Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, they're the same characters we've known from the beginning, continuing to be a team, growing as a team. Because it just became a team in Sonic 2 at the end of it, really. So to just growing that dynamic between them, each of them are continuing to be solved. The human characters, Tom and his wife. I don't remember her name. Do they take more of a backseat in this one in comparison to the other ones? For sure, in comparison to Sonic 1, Tom especially. Yeah, I guess I'd say so. And I never have minded the human characters just because I think they complement Sonic pretty well as being his pseudo-parents and them just really committing to like a really kid Sonic. So I've enjoyed them for what they are. And then also I just understand like having some shots that you don't have this like expensive CGI character on screen, saving some money, letting the animators breathe. I get it. I'm totally fine with it. Oh, this cup lights up, by the way. Pew! But yeah, so they're good. Shadow. Epic. Brooding. I remember seeing the fan cast for Hayden Christensen. Fan cast, or was a rumor? I think it was like a rumor. That it was going to be Hayden Christensen. And yeah, I was just so sold on that. I wanted that so bad. Keanu's great. And probably just as good a job as Hayden would have done. Keanu is great in this. Shadow's great in this. He was pretty edgy, but I might have even liked an even edgier, over-the-top Shadow. One that's ambivalent to good and evil type. But, it was still great. So much fun to see the Robotniks. It's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer. There's 2 of them. What's his, what is he? Igo? I forgot the Robotnik that we've been accustomed to, the one we've seen in the first 2 movies, and then Gerald Robotnik, I think, his grandpa. His performance it's just Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey and having fun, some over the top humor, really animated in his physical movements to add to the comedy. It's great. I just love how much he's embraced this character because he's so much fun in the role. Trying not to dive into some spoilers. I might leave that. I'll just say, like, the end of this scene, I think my favorite Sonic scene I've ever seen in anything might be at the end of this movie, which I'll talk about more in spoilers. And just please go watch this. But for the last part of this non-spoiler part, please go watch this movie in theaters. It was genuinely really good. I want like 1,000 more of these movies. I've had so much fun with each one. They just embrace being fun. And then, all right, that's going to be it for non-spoilers. Spoilers. I'll get right to like what was on my mind last at the end of this movie. As I'm watching this movie, I was thinking about this reveal at the very end. I didn't think about it through the whole movie, but just near the end. And I was like, okay, I'll have to get on here and be like, no Amy, no Metal Sonic. I was expecting Metal Sonic to be in the movie proper and then Amy be post-credit scene. Instead, we're approaching post-credit scenes. Let's see, movie's over, credits start. We see neither. I was like, okay, maybe one post-credit will be one will be the other. Instead, they're in the same post-credit scene, an army of Metal Sonics, Amy with the hammer, wearing a cloak, just bouncing around. She knows what's going up with these Metal Sonics. And, yeah, that was just fun as hell to see in theaters. People's reaction to it was great. People loved to see Amy and all the Metal Sonics. And, like, a long scene for, like, I think it was post-credits. Like, the initial real colorful flavor text type post-credits, not the just black screen, white text post-credit scene. But the first one, pretty a long scene for it, but it was awesome to see. So I'm just excited, and that's why we need to go see this movie in theaters. So we get a fourth one, please. I want 1,000 of them. If we ever see Big the Cat live action, I'm gonna lose my mind. Are you kidding me? But yeah, I'm excited to see Amy. I don't think she says anything, so I don't think she's casted yet. I'd have to double check. I don't think she said anything, so I don't think she's casted yet. Metal Sonic looked cool as hell in live action. Would like to see a full movie featuring him. Although it's an army of them, I don't know if there's going to be one like Super Metal Sonic or anything. But speaking of super, Sonic, super form of something, I don't even care about the fight. Well, actually, I do care. The fight between Super Sonic and Super Shadow was cool as hell. Kind of OP that normal Shadow punched the Super out of Super Sonic. A little bit of a fault there. But anyway, then they both go Super, and I was like, okay, it started off with Super Shadow beating up on Super Sonic. I was like, okay, can we show some evenness to this fight at least? And then, Sonic took over and beat Shadow, which was great. But when they make up, Shadow realizes, the wrongs of his ways. And Sonic extends his hand to him. Be by my side. We can still fix this. You still have time to make your own choices here. And they fucking dap up. Both go Super when they dap up. Crazy background music starts, and they start flying away to go fight Robotnik. Oh my god, I was losing I was like, I literally, physically went, in theaters. I saw this movie by myself. But I just was compelled because it was just so cool. It was just fucking cool. They literally even do like a freeze frame on them side by side together as in their super forms because they were like, this is cool. This is awesome. Look at this. This is cool, right? Because it is. It's just fucking fun. Yeah, so that was cool as hell. Maria doesn't get gunned down. Something to the side explodes, and I guess the wave of energy is what kills her. I'm cool with them kidding it down a little bit. But that was awesome. I'll say the only thing I think I still enjoyed this because I just thought it was dumb, and I think I just love this movie, so I'm just going to embrace everything about it. But this side plot was just dumb, so if someone had a complaint, I'd understand, but to me it was fun because it was bad. Like, in a way, it was bad. Was just the, what's his name? Stone? Is it just Stone? I forgot what his name is, but the main Robotnik that we know, his like assistant, he has this side plot of like, Robotnik's my friend, and he doesn't see me as a friend, and I feel bad about it. Side plot, and then at the end, Robotnik recognizes him as his friend, in kind of a fun moment, but Uh, I could see not liking that or caring for that. Yeah, that's like the only negative thing I could understand somebody having the opinion of, even though personally, like I said, it was just fun. I'm trying to think of anything major on my mind else I'd want to talk about. I don't think so, because it's like I'm not here to talk about the intricacies of the plot, because there's just not. Like, it's just fun, it's pretty linear, there's no real twist. Um I mean, old Robotnik, Grandpa Robotnik wanting to blow up the world as the twist. Whatever. I mean, it's not really a twist. It's just like, yeah, I guess he's just comedically evil. So he's going to do something that fucking ridiculous, including kill himself, yeah, as he said. But yeah, so that's like the only twist to the plot. But yeah, it's like, hey, this is a video game movie on like a snarky comic book, or that's not well, I guess he is in comic books, but snarky video game character. Let's just have fun till the 11th degree. And fuck, man, it did it so well. Just had a great time, smile on my face for most of this movie. Like I said, 9 out of 10. Just fucking fun. I know I said that word a lot, but because it's just the word to describe this movie, because it's what it wants to be and it executes it so well. But I think that's going to be it for my review, because I don't have anything complex to say. Just please go watch this movie. It's amazing. Yeah, but that's going to do it for this one. Comment your thoughts on the movie below if you haven't seen it, and if you have seen it. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Then come back to this and let me know what you felt about the movie. But yeah, like this video for more to come. I got a lot coming on the way. Subscribe to catch it all. And as always, keep gaming.